It's rummage sale season, and I'm back with another video with the amazing treasures I found, most of them for under $1. Stay tuned and be sure to watch to the end.
Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Antiquing Adventures, where I share the vintage treasures I find in thrift stores and antique malls. Thanks for coming on this adventure with me. Hey guys, it's Jennifer with Antiquing Adventures. Welcome or welcome back. I am coming to you live from my basement today with more rummage sale finds. Why the basement? Because the outside is basically the surface of the sun today. So it's a little cooler down here. On a side note, I've thought about doing a video where I give you a tour of my basement because it's full of lots of fun vintage things. You can see the vintage paneling already. So let me know if you're interested in that and I'll put one together. So starting here, this really nice painting was priced $10. If you go the last day of a rummage sale, things are often half off or fill a bag for $3 or $5. So this was priced at $10. So I paid $5. Definitely has some Bob Ross vibes going on. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but there's a lot of texture to this. You know, they really layered on the paint. And there is a signature in the bottom that I just cannot read. So if you think you can read that, let me know. Odds are good it's no one famous. But anyway, $5 for that beautiful, beautiful painting. Item number 2 is this really amazing Cruel that someone did. I do believe it's vintage. The frame to me looks vintage. It's got that kind of gold-ish metallic edge there. And then there's the fabric, and there you can see the detail work in this Cruel is really, really amazing. If you don't know what Cruel embroidery is, check out my video on embroidery styles. I will link that in the description. I paid $2.50 for this. Next up, I found 3 different serving trays. This one here, I think, has been used as a cutting board, but you could also make that a serving tray or a charcuterie board. This one is an old, it's vintage, you can tell by the sticker on the back. It's monkey pod wood, which I'd never heard of. Old nut tray, but you could use that for all kinds of things, relishes, whatever. And this one here, you can tell is vintage simply by the colors in the tile. Looks pretty 60s or 70s, probably like for cheese and crackers and things like that. I paid less than $1 for each of these. And these sell really well because charcuterie is so popular right now. So you just can't beat this stuff for less than $1. Then we've also got these Pyrex bowls. I'll kind of hold those up so you can see it's kind of got a little bit of a ridged design there. They are Pyrex. I think I've got that upside down. Pyrex. Probably paid $0.25 for all 4 of them. Just little like an ice cream dish or a pudding dish. Really timeless style on those. I don't think you would know that they're vintage necessarily. This sweet little tray, I don't know that you can tell on camera how small it is. You could probably fit about 4 cupcakes on that. That's how small it is. But it's pink. It's glass. It's just darling. I think it's very sweet. Wouldn't that be a neat place to just like put your rings at the end of the day? Or I don't know. It's probably meant to be used for like a side plate or salad plate. But very, very pretty. It's not marked, so I don't know who made it or how old it is, but it was pennies. So next up, guys, is this print. I believe it's a print. It is signed. I'll show you that in a minute. But as soon as I saw this, I was like, hello, 1980s. And in fact, it is dated 1984. Could not find this artist anywhere. I'm going to try to pull this up so you can see it and the light doesn't glare. But there's the print. You can see the signature at the bottom. It is by someone named Rathbun And the title of the portrait or the picture is Porcelain Garden. So again, that was less than $1. And this would have been like next to one of those pastel shell kind of lamps, and maybe like a white couch with like a wicker shelving unit on the wall. Can you see it? Yep, that's where this was. Next up, I see these a lot, so these must have been very popular at one time, these divided dishes. This would probably be like a relish tray with a gold leaf on the edge. And it is Fire King. As you can see there. So this is vintage Fire King. I'm going to say with the gold, I'm guessing it's 1950s, but I don't know for sure. Less than $1. Next up, we've got a few vintage pie plates. This one and the one behind it are the same. I don't know if you can see the lettering there, but it is Pyrex. I don't know how old it is. I tried to date it online, and I just couldn't get a date on it, but you can see it's got the scalloped edges here. Again, these were less than $1. And then this one, I'm hoping the camera can pick this up. Can you see the kind of floral design there, guys? I want to say this might be quite old, but I don't know. It may be, you can see that edge there. This may have been had a bottom, like this was a lid that you could also then use as a pie plate, but I think that's really pretty. Again, less than $1 for everything. Here's another, here's a cake plate. Again, I don't know how old this is, but it's got this really pretty rose design on it. It's very heavy. So this is not thin glass. So I'm going to say this is probably not depression glass, because I don't think they would have made it. It would have been too expensive to make it that heavy, but it is quite lovely. This, however, might be depression glass. It is a really pretty pink. I don't know if you can tell on camera. Got a real pretty floral design. It just looks kind of like depression glass to me. So I think it might be. It's in really good shape. Just a very sweet cake plate. Next, we've got this Jim Beam decanter. According to the internet, this is from the 1960s. So you can kind of see the gold and the design on it. I am not into liquor, but boy, these bottles are beautiful. This one almost looks like it could have been, like if Jeannie had a brother on Hi Jeremy Jeannie, this might have been his lamp. So that's it, guys. I actually got a lot more, of course, at these sales, but these are the cool vintage things I thought you guys might enjoy seeing. Tell me about your rummage sale experiences. What's the best deal you've ever gotten? What's your favorite vintage thing that you found maybe at a rummage sale? And what was your favorite thing today? I love, love, love hearing memories from you guys of the things you see in my videos that you got, that were passed down to you, or that you use every day, or maybe they sit in a china cabinet and they just bring you joy to have them. So keep those stories coming. Don't forget to share and comment. I appreciate all of you so much. And I will see you on my next adventure.